Today, I messed up by destroying the entirety of my family for only $99. We've all seen the recent craze of DNA testing and whatnot, so my dad and I decided to jump on the bandwagon and bought 2 kits from 23andMe. We got our results back a few days ago, and I went into the DNA relative section to check out my matches. At the top, it listed my dad as only sharing 29.2% DNA with me, predicted to be a half-brother, which is impossible. This didn't make sense to me since we also shared a paternal haplogroup, and we just look so alike. So he was definitely my father. My cousin had also taken the test a while back, and she shared 24.6% with me, also predicted to be my half-sibling. We're supposed to share around 12%, being first cousins. I couldn't think of a genetic relationship that would explain what I was seeing, and I started doubting the accuracy of the percentages. So I made a post online asking for help. Basically, the shared percentages are extremely accurate, highly unlikely to be false. The only realistic explanation for what I was seeing was that my uncle, my cousin's father, and my dad's brother is actually my biological father. Reality hit me in the face like a flying bag of bricks. All the dots lined up and I felt this wave of loss. I sat in my room for an hour just in shock, and then anger took over. I needed some answers. Without even thinking, I rushed out of my room and confronted my mother downstairs. She's a businesswoman, often away on trips. She had no idea my dad and I had done one of these tests since she'd just gotten back. My mother and I never had what you'd call a traditional relationship. She was always focused on her work, and my dad ended up mostly raising me. My irrational self didn't sugarcoat anything. I asked her straight up if she had ever been unfaithful to Dad, with Uncle David. I have never seen the color drain from someone's face so quickly. She looked stunned and mumbled, "What kind of question is that?" Of course not. I told her everything. The test, the percentages, the DNA matches, all of it. Everything exploded. My mom fell to the floor crying, begging me not to tell Dad. I left her there and went back to my room. I called my cousin, now technically my half-sibling, and told her everything. She ended the call screaming. Dad, or I guess my uncle, came home a little later and asked what was wrong with Mom. I told him everything too. He didn't say a word. After a few moments, he just left the room. I locked the door behind him. For the next few hours, I listened as my entire family fell apart outside my door. My parents got into a heated argument. My grandparents rushed over to see what was happening. My aunt and David showed up shortly after, and I'm pretty sure things got physical between my dad and David. Utter chaos. I feel absolutely awful. I know it's not my fault, but I can't help feeling like it is. If I had spent my birthday money on something else, none of this would have happened. But another part of me is relieved to know the truth. I'm too scared to go outside. I don't even know what the outcome was. The only sound I hear in the house now is my mother quietly crying, and I'm sure my dad is gone. I don't even know what to do anymore.